Hey Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. This is Sierra Monroe. Why I say my whole name like that? I usually say this is Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess. Back with another video for y'all. This is going to be over what's going to be happening in the month of August. Okay, this is a collective reading. This is not a personal reading, and this is not individual or private. Okay, so that means some things may resonate with you, some things may not. It is up to you to use your own discernment and intuition to determine which messages are for you. You can also watch the messages for your other signs in your birth chart as well. Now, what I need to say my whole name for, like I started talking about, this is Sierra Monroe. Okay, so some of y'all, your name may be like in rooms that you're not aware of, like rooms that you wouldn't even thought that you could get into. Okay, so people may be talking about you like in a professional capacity where they are having to use your first and last name. You may be a guest speaker somewhere in the month of August where they're introducing you by your first and last name or something like that. Okay, because I never say my whole name when I do a greeting. So let's see what's going on for Pisces in the month of August. We have collaboration, 3 of buttons, teamwork, learning. Okay, so yeah, like I said, there's some people that may be thinking about working with you. So your name is being said, you know, in rooms when it comes to like boardrooms or meetings or something like that. We also have 3 of cups, friendship, community, collaboration once again. So yeah, some of you all are going to be collaborating in the month of August, working with people, networking with people. So yeah, people are going to know your name in the month of August. We have the King of Needles, which is also the King of Swords. Okay, this can talk about intellect, this can talk about communication. Okay, maybe people are leaning on you to be like an expert in something. Okay, so they may invite you to like a show or a podcast or something to speak on your expertise. You all could be very articulate, okay, in the way that you speak. But it also talks about discipline. Discipline is the key phrase here. Okay, so some of y'all are going to have to work on your discipline in the month of August. I always joke and say Pisces have big dreams. They have a lot of creative ideas, but it kind of stays in their head. Like they have all these big plans and these ideas, but sometimes they don't actually execute them. Okay, possibly because you may be overwhelmed with, you know, how to get started or whatever. So you all may be figuring out how to plan your goals and how to break your goals down into smaller chunks in the month of August to make it easier and less overwhelming to actually get started. Okay, so some of y'all are becoming more disciplined in August and getting started on working on your goals. We also have 5 of Needles, which is the 5 of Swords card. This is a card talking about fighting, disagreement, people fighting dirty, things of that nature. So you could get into some squabbles with some folks in the month of August. Okay. We also have the Knight of Pentacles, which says responsibility, patience, accomplishment. The Knight of Pentacles talks about something that you are going to accomplish. It's almost like a guaranteed success, but it's something that takes a while. It takes a long time. It's not something that happens overnight. It's something that you've been having to work on over a long period of time. Okay, so you are having to practice some patience in the month of August, okay, because there is something that you have to like continuously work at in order for it to come into fruition. We have responsibility and then we have discipline here. So you all may have to do a lot of planning. You all may have to push yourselves to keep working on something every day, like working on a little bit of it every day or something like that. But ultimately it is going to pay off for you. We have the Judgment card, rebirth, calling, awakening. Some of you all may be having a spiritual awakening in the month of August, or you are figuring out what your life purpose is and what your calling is, and actually taking the steps to work towards walking and living in your purpose. Okay, what else do we have for Pisces for August? we have 10 of matches, which is the 10 of wands card. And like I've said in other readings where this card has come out, this is an unusually positive spin on the 10 of wands because it's talking about accomplishment. Usually the 10 of wands is talking about heavy burdens being on your shoulders, having to bear the responsibility of everything, just having the weight of the world on your shoulders, not necessarily having help, okay? But the key word on this one is accomplishment. So even though you had to bear the brunt of the work for something, that means you get to take the credit for that, okay? You get to take credit for your accomplishments and for reaching your goals and for getting to the point where people want to invite you places, people want you to be a speaker, people want to hear your opinion on things. You have yourself to thank for that and your higher powers, because you didn't have a lot of people that were helping you to reach your goals and helping you to get where you wanted to go. For some of you, okay, some of y'all ain't necessarily even got started doing what y'all was supposed to do, okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But just know, whenever you're in a spot where you feel like, I don't have anybody, I don't have people helping me, that just shows how strong you are, how smart you are, and how resourceful you are when you were able to make it on your own, okay? Nobody can come and say they made you. We have the 7 of buttons, which is 7 of pentacles, perseverance. There's a lot of perseverance energy, a little bit of stagnation in the month of August, having to push yourself and push yourself. But remember, people are noticing this. People are watching you and people are admiring you for constantly keep going and continually to stay inspired and then inspiring others, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune, destiny, fate, karma, luck, okay? So things are going to be taking a turn for you all in the month of August, and this is going to depend on what all kind of energy you've been putting out there. If you've been putting good energy out there, things are going to take a turn for the better for you. You're going to be receiving your good karma for being good. If you've been putting bad energy out there, you might see some stuff start to go wrong in the month of August. If you've been doing a mixture of both, you may see good things and bad things happening in the month of August. It's up to you to use your discernment to figure out what things, what events, what circumstances are related to karma and what things have nothing to do with that, okay? Just because you have things go right or wrong doesn't mean it's related to karma necessarily. But as you continue to hone your spiritual skills, you'll be able to see, you know, better tell what's related to karma and what isn't. We have the Page of Needles, keyword. This is also the Page of Cups. Keyword is restlessness and curiosity. Again, this deck has some keywords that are not traditional in it. So usually you won't see restlessness when it comes to the Page of Swords. You see more about curiosity, about learning, having new ideas, things of that nature. So you may be learning a lot in the month of August. You may be learning about new things. Some of you are having a spiritual awakening, so you're looking into different things when it comes to spirituality, okay? And sometimes the more information you learn, the more restless you do become. Sometimes with Pisces, y'all can get a little bit overwhelmed if you have too much information. So that could be why this restlessness is coming up, okay? So pace yourselves in the month of August, okay? We have Ace of Matches, which is the Ace of Wands, okay? Inspiration. You all are going to be feeling very inspired in the month of August, okay? You're going to have a spark of creativity. You're going to have new opportunities come in, and you're going to be able to expand upon your potential. Well, you have potential, Pisces. You have a lot of potential, but remember we talked about execution, okay? So you're going to be learning a lot and not necessarily executing like a full plan in August, but starting to work on the steps, the smaller steps towards executing a larger goal or a larger plan, okay? What else do we have for Pisces? We have the King of Wands, born leader, okay? People do look at you all as leaders, okay? Vision and intent, okay? I think it's funny because we have vision and intent. You can have the vision for a goal. You can have the intentions to set a goal, but you got to actually do some work to execute the goal. Okay, so y'all are learning how to become more disciplined with execution in the month of August. Okay, we have success on this card as well. Okay, so you all are going to be very successful. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what your oracle cards say. I already pulled the oracle cards, so let's see what the oracle cards have to say. We have conjunction, union, joined forces. Didn't we get like 2 cards that talked about collaboration with the tarot? So yeah, you're definitely going to be collaborating with people in the month of August. Working together, merging, empowering, strengthening, okay? Finding people that have like a like mindset or interested in the same things. We have the Pisces card. You all are showing up in your own reading. It says the dreamer, mystical, intuitive, psychic, romantic, fantasies, escapism, artistic. Okay, so yeah, you're going to be leaning on all of those skills. But we got the Capricorn card that came right out after that, okay? What did I keep saying? And I know how this goes because I have Capricorn a lot of places in my birth chart. Execution, execution, execution. So while you have your idealistic, illusionary visions of what you want to do and things of that nature, you're going to be tapping into your Capricorn tendencies. Whether or not you have Capricorn in your chart, you're tapping into the structure that Capricorn has, the ambition, the ability to work hard, okay, the ability to do like the mundane task and the research that's required for you to actually execute your goals, the planning, using your practical skills and merging them with your psychic abilities, intuitive abilities, your artistic abilities, okay? So you're learning how to do that and become a better leader in the month of August. We also have Taurus, okay, the connoisseur. So you're going to be leaning on a lot of earth energy to help you stay grounded in the month of August. Because with Pisces, you guys are water energy. So sometimes you can like become a little bit, you're thinking more in your head as far as your intuitive abilities, which sometimes if you focus too much on that, you become a little bit like less grounded. So you are probably going to be working with a lot more earth energy or tapping into some of those skills that the earth signs have, okay? So the connoisseur, that means you're going to be learning to become an expert in something. Remember I said people are going to see you as an expert and want to use you as an expert guest, okay? So it says comfort, luxury, reliable, stubborn, possessive, hard work, productive, okay? You guys are going to be being very productive in the month of August. The ones that actually want to see success, okay? 12th house, introspection. You're going to be doing a lot of introspection, a lot of working on your self-awareness, working on the way you can come off to other people, okay? Sometimes this is totally biased, so this might not apply to you as a Pisces, but several of the Pisces I know tend to sometimes not be fully self-aware of the things they say or the things they do, because in their heads they intend to say something a certain way, but it may come out a different way. So when people get offended, they're like, okay, but I didn't mean to say that, or I didn't intend to say that, or they get frustrated. You might be frustrated because you may feel misunderstood. You may feel misunderstood in the month of August, or you may be feeling that now because sometimes the way that you want to present yourself doesn't necessarily come out. Like it doesn't translate to other people. So you're working on introspection when it comes to that. Like, why do people keep misunderstanding you? Is there anything that you can do to prevent that from happening? Okay. We also have ninth house exploration. So yeah, you guys are going to be very, very inquisitive and curious, learning about a lot of different things in the month of August. Okay, we also have progressions, journey. So you're, like I said, you're learning a lot of new things, and that's helping you along your journey. That's helping you to progress and move forward. I was just gonna say Sagittarius when we talked about exploration. Okay, you're gonna be tapping into the Sagittarius inquisitive, curious mind, where you want to learn more things. You might want to become a little bit more free. Okay, you may want to not be so focused on what people think about you and what people think you should be doing for a profession, or you know, the way you should be living your life. Tapping into that more like free aspect of, I'm gonna live my life how I want to, as long as I'm not harming anybody else. Okay, so some of you might be feeling less and less worried about what other people think about you and what you want to do with your life in the month of August. We have emotions are running high. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So you're showing up again, okay? Learning how to meditate, do breath work, and things like that will be beneficial for you, especially if you do have emotions running high. Okay, we have it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. Like I said, tapping into more of those leadership skills in the month of August. And we have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. Like I said, sometimes you all may get discouraged because you have all these goals and you have all these visions about what you want to do, and you have it like all mapped out in your mind, but then you get a little bit overwhelmed and you don't know how to execute it. And so then you may feel disappointed and discouraged from working on your goals and your dreams. We have faith in your dreams. Don't get discouraged. You may just need to change your strategy up. You may just need to learn how to break your goals down into smaller goals, so you know how to tackle them, how to execute them. When you break them down, I think there's a saying like, how do you eat an elephant? Like you take like bite-sized pieces of it or something like that. Like, you have to break it down into smaller goals and then work on those goals, and then eventually you end up accomplishing the full goal. Okay, so you all may benefit from getting an accountability coach or somebody who can help you to break your goals down, like a life coach. Okay, we also have rest and repose, okay, with this meditate and contemplate card. And rest and repose, you all may be feeling the need to get more rest and get more sleep. You will be able to receive intuitive messages easier that way, even through dreams. Okay, we have 47 on this ninth house card, so y'all could be a life, because that equals 11. So y'all could be life path 11. We have 17 on the rest and repose card. Y'all could be life path 8, or you could be life path 9. We have 9 on the Sagittarius card. We have protection from all dangers, number 34 or 7. So y'all could be life path 7. You are protected from all dangers in the month of August. So if you have people that are working against you, sending spell work against you, wanting things to go wrong for you, sending you negative energy, you are protected from them, and you are protected from physical danger as well. Some people may be trying to physically do things to harm you too, and you're fine. You don't have to worry. We have mixed blessing, number 23, which is 5. So you could be a life path 5. Mixed blessings, 5 can represent change. So there may be some changes happening in your life that you see as a mixed blessing. Like, you can see the good and you can see the negative in it as well. Okay, remember when I was talking about karma for some of y'all? Some of y'all may have good and bad karma coming to you at the same time in the month of August. So you may see some good things and some bad things happening, or some mixed blessings happening, but it's okay. Okay, you're not the only one that gets mixed blessings. It happens to everyone every once in a while. The key is to try to see the positive in the situation. Okay, we also have salvation, which is another card that speaks about protection. So for whatever reason, they needed to reaffirm that you all are protected in the month of August. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who's trying to come against you. You might have some warfare going on, like spiritual warfare, but you're fine. Make sure you continue to pray, okay, and protect yourself, and you know, take the practical steps to protecting yourself as well, and rely on that famous intuition that Pisces has. Okay, if you feel a certain way, if you feel weird about somebody or a certain situation, then get out of that situation or get away from that person as soon as you can. Okay, so let me go ahead and move some of these cards out the way. We have a few more oracles, and then we will get into what possible family issues may be coming up, and what your finances are going to be looking like. But I'm like a little OCD, so I cannot like stand when I have too many cards out. Okay. We have void, of course. Pause in time, change of plan, limbo, improvisation. Okay, so you all may have to improvise. You all may have to change your plans. Okay. You all may come to a stalemate when it comes to something, and you have to reevaluate something. We have Pluto. I don't remember. I think Pluto is about transformation. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Pluto is ruled by Scorpio. So y'all can have Scorpio somewhere in your birth chart. It's about transformation, death and rebirth, change and transmutation. So you all are going to have to learn how to transmute energy, especially with that mixed blessing card. How can you transmute that into something positive? Okay. Learning more about the occult or spirituality. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely some changes that are going to be taking place. You may also see the phoenix as one of your spirit animals, or relate to the phoenix. Okay, death, rebirth, changing the way you view something or look at something or do something. Okay, we have the retrograde card. Let's see what that is about. I mean, we hear about retrograde all the time, but and usually it's relating to something negative, but I want to see. Let me pause and look for it. All right, I'm back. So I really do like this deck, okay, but I absolutely hate the way the book is organized. It's not organized in a way that makes things easy to find, and I could not find retrograde in the book. I was looking over and over again. I was getting very, very frustrated and irritated. As a Capricorn, I don't like when stuff is not organized properly, okay? So, and I don't like wasting my time, so I had to go online to see what is a retrograde. So in the month of August, you all may be finding that you have to improvise. Okay, we have the void of course card that says improvise. I had to improvise. I couldn't find the answer in the book that came with this deck. I had to improvise and use another resource to figure out the answer to my question, even though I was frustrated. And y'all, I got anger problems. I'm working on myself, because now like my adrenaline is up and everything, like wasted my time, and it ain't even nowhere to be found in the book. Okay, y'all might get frustrated in August while you're trying to work on your goals. Okay, but you're just gonna have to improvise and lean on your other tools. Okay, so retrograde, what I read, it just means when the planets appear to be moving backwards. Okay, so you all may be having to recollect some things, look at things in retrospect, think about certain situations that may have gone wrong in your life, okay, that had a major effect on you, but looking at them in retrospect, they say hindsight is 2020. So you all may be reviewing certain life events in the month of August. We have trine. It says talent development, so you all are developing your talent. It says temper. I just told y'all I got anger problems. Some of y'all might be working on your temper in the month of August. Okay, it says intelligence as well, so just learning. We have 7th house. This is the house of partnerships. Here is where we see the personal relationships that involve commitment or cooperation of some sort. Marriage, spiritual union, agreement, societies, business partnerships. So some of y'all are going to be reviewing your relationships, your romantic relationships. You're going to be reviewing your business relationships, your relationship with your job. Okay, you may be deciding if you want to move forward with a relationship, or if you want to end a relationship, or whether you should even begin one. Okay, we have Uranus. Dang it, I got to look in this book again. We're gonna see. I like the cards that got stuff written on them. I'm not an astrologer, so yeah, I have to look this stuff up. So hopefully I can find Uranus in here a lot, with a lot more luck than me trying to find. Oh, here it is. Okay. So it is ruled by Aquarius. Some of y'all could have Aquarius somewhere in your birth chart or be dealing with an Aquarius. The keywords are innovation, change, originality, freedom, individualism, disruption, versatility, and independence. Like I said, some of y'all are going to find yourself trying to find your independence and free yourself from a relationship in the month of August. Okay? We also have full moon. That was confirmation. Okay, we also have full moon, energy, peak, harvest, blessing, achievement. So you all are going to be achieving a lot in the month of August. We have the moon. You're showing up here once again, Pisces. Y'all can represent the moon card, which can represent emotions and the subconscious and the intuition. Okay, Neptune. I think Neptune is another Pisces. How do they say it? Do they say Piscean? I don't know. I feel like the moon and Neptune represent Pisces as well, because I think Neptune is about illusions. However, let us see what the book says. Illusions, daydreaming, things like that, I believe. Okay, yeah, so Neptune is ruled by Pisces. Y'all might be having to do a lot of introspection, or you're dealing with another Pisces in the month of August. Okay, so we have unification, surrender, idealism, dreams, imagination, sensitivity, creativity, and escapism. You all are going to be very sensitive to intuitive information, and you may be relying on your escapism, your ability to daydream to kind of help you cope with some disappointing situations, or with your anger possibly, or having to deal with a blockage or stagnation. Okay, things may not move as quickly as you want them to in the month of August, and that's because with this retrograde card, there is something you need to go back and review. Okay, we also have distraction. Okay, you guys are gonna have to work to not be distracted in the month of August. You might have, okay, then we have mischief. So you may have some people trying to distract you in the month of August. They may realize that you really are trying to work on your goals and dreams, and you really are trying to focus on yourself, and they may come in with this mischief and try to distract you. Okay, so you're gonna have to block those people out. We also have anticipation, and like I said, some of you are going to be invited to speaking events. Okay, so because it looks like there's a bunch of chairs here and he's on a stage. Okay, so some of y'all may be receiving some news, some good news in August about something that you're going to be anticipating, something you're wanting to do, something you're wanting and excited to participate in, and some hater might be in the background trying to cause mischief to distract you. Okay, we have resistance. You're gonna have to resist giving in to distractions and giving in to people that try to push your buttons and make you react in an emotional way to try to throw you off balance. Okay, we also have self-interest. Worry about things that are within your own self-interest. Anybody coming in trying to take your focus off your self-interest, you're gonna have to like push them to the back burner at this time. We have influence. Okay, anybody that is a negative influence, you need to push them to the back burner. If you're not going to totally get rid of them, you need to like put them in a corner somewhere for right now, because you have stuff that you need to be working on and goals that you need to be accomplishing. Okay, so next we're going to look into the family dynamics in the month of August. What family issues may be coming up for you all in the month of August. I do have to warn you all, this is a trigger warning. Okay, the cards that I'm using are triggering. They do have a lot of triggering words and a lot of triggering messages. So if you are easily triggered by like abuse or family issues, things of that nature, you may want to skip to the last portion of this reading, which is the portion where we are talking about your finances. So you can fast forward and look for these cards right here. Because yeah, these cards, these messages can be triggering. Okay, so that is your trigger warning. So while I'm shuffling, y'all can decide, do you want to stick around for this part or do you want to fast forward? Please give me a message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node when it comes to their family dynamics, family issues in August. What is going to be happening within their family dynamics, or what family issues will be coming up in August? We have what happens in the basement. So this is looking like possibly some abuse or something negative that happened in the family, and this may have occurred in the basement. So that may be coming up in the month of August. We also have child abuse. Like I just said, okay, some of you may be dealing with child abuse. With the retrograde card, you may be thinking about that, okay? In retrospect, it may be coming up from your subconscious mind, because it's something that you need to work on releasing so you can move forward in life. We have what does the energy say? You're very intuitive, Pisces, so you can figure out what the energy surrounds certain things are, okay? We also have auntie, okay? So some of y'all may have some issues with an aunt that are coming up in the month of August. What else is happening for Pisces in August? We have father wounds. A lot of people are dealing with father wounds. That's why I made the post that I made in the community section today. What is today? Today's the 26th. So the post I made on the 26th is addressing father wounds, okay? So some of y'all, that's going to be coming up. We have always judging me. So some of you may feel like you have a father that's always judging you, or aunt that's always judging you, or another family member that's always judging you, okay? So that may be coming up in August. Or you may have family members that feel this way about you. We have same-sex molestation. So some of y'all may have gone through that or witnessed that, or have a family member that went through that. Okay, and that could be coming up in August. We have you are just like your mother. Some of you may have heard this as an insult growing up as a kid, or even as an adult. People not liking you in the family, or people mistreating you because they don't like your mother. Okay, hold on, I dropped a card. Your father may not have been in your life, or may have been judging you a lot and saying things like you're just like your mother. We have addicted to drama. You have some family members that are addicted to drama. We have a degree don't make you smarter. So with this always judging me card, you may have family members that judge you because you don't have a degree, okay? And I will tell you, I know a lot of stupid people that have degrees. So a degree does not make you smarter, okay? What else do we have? We have cruel intentions. There could have been some incest. You know, that movie Cruel Intentions with Ryan Phillippe. That card has came out in dang near every reading, okay? Playing mean jokes on people. Even incest was involved in that movie between the stepbrother and stepsister. I mean, I don't know if it's technically incest because they weren't blood related, but close enough. Okay, but yeah, you had a lot of people that just do mean things to you. We have this word, which I cannot say on YouTube. Okay, forcing someone to have sexual activity could be the family legacy, meaning it could have been going on for generations within your family. So some of you may be setting out to break generational curses surrounding abuse in that sort of way. Cousin, for some of you, you may have had something bad happen to you by the hands of a cousin, or a cousin suffered something bad by the hands of another family member. For some of you, there's videotaped evidence for some of this stuff. We have time to cut them off. Some of you will be cutting family members off in August. We have you know the answer, which is why the meditation card came out for you all. Trigger alert. Some triggering things are going to be happening surrounding your family in the month of August, okay? And the reason why it's happening is because it's something that subconsciously you are needing to address, because it could be what's causing stagnation or like a pause, or things to have slowed down, your progress to have slowed down. We have something ain't right at church, so something was going down within the church. We have mother. Some of y'all may have mother issues. Okay, we have you need more than Jesus. Maybe your mom is telling you you need Jesus. Blocked memories may be surfacing, things that you subconsciously blocked from your consciousness, so out of survival, so you can survive. Okay, our minds will do what it needs to do to protect us, and that includes blocking off certain memories. Okay, we have time to forgive. Okay, some of this stuff is coming up, so you can address it and forgive people. This does not mean you have to allow these people in your space or tolerate them. It just means you forgive them. Jealousy, a lot of jealousy issues are coming to the surface. There may be some people who have these kind of thoughts that I can't say. Just look at the screen. Okay, you could be having those sort of thoughts, and that could be due to blocked memories or because of trauma that you went through as a child. You heard wrong, so there's going to be some people saying that people are lying on them. You heard, that's a lie. We had the neighbor knows that came out. A neighbor could have something to do with this. We have hope. Okay, stay hopeful even if this stuff is coming up. Okay, it is because it may be something that's holding you back. It may be something you need to address. You may need to go to a psychologist as well. We have the favored one. Some of you may have felt like the black sheep, where other people in the family were favored. We have family friend. Some of you may have been abused by a neighbor or a family friend. What is in the will? Oh, shoot. There could be some fighting. And we got all money isn't good money and insurance policy. Some of y'all could be fighting like in probate court over a will or some assets that maybe a family member that passed away left to people. Some of y'all might be like contesting a will or something. We have emotional abuse here, brokenhearted, and like I said, some people are having these thoughts that came out twice. Okay, if you are having these type of thoughts, then you know you might need to start seeing a psychologist, or check if you don't have the money. Check to see what free resources are available. There's a lot of different free nonprofit organizations that will give people access to counseling if they cannot pay for it. Okay, especially if you've been through any type of abuse. You may even have like a few free sessions, access to a few free sections through your job if they have the employee program. I forgot what it's called, but certain jobs will have like an employee something program, employee research program, employee resource program or something, where like you can get like a couple free, they'll recommend you to a counselor or a psychologist, and you can get like a couple free sessions. So you might want to look into that. I personally think all jobs that are high stress, like certain high stress jobs, need to be providing free counseling for their employees. That's what I think. Not just a few free sessions, but free counseling, period. We got work smarter, not harder. We're looking into your finances now. Please give me a message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node when it comes to their money and finances in August. We got work smarter, not harder. So the need to tap into that Capricorn energy, right? The need to strategize and be structured. Okay, please give me a message for Pisces. We have will and testament. Something is going down in August that has something to do with somebody's will. Okay, shift gears. There's a better way, a better opportunity, change directions, shift your perspective. You all are needing to change your perspective on something or change your strategy for something. There is a better way, and you all are going to have to lean on your intuition. Take some time to be still and be quiet, okay, so that you can hear the answer. We have assets, okay. Some of y'all could be fighting over assets, like fighting other family members in court over assets, and it could have something to do with a will, okay. Yeah, we have executor. Some of y'all are fighting over who the rightful executor is, or maybe you were made the executor of something and your family members are trying to fight you on it. We have 888, attracting abundance. You are attracting abundance in the month of August, okay. Gemini, networking. So you will benefit from networking and building more relationships, okay. That's going to help you to attract more abundance and more opportunities. We have money can't fix it. So these family dynamics, whatever's going on with your family, money is not going to be able to fix it. There's a lot of healing that needs to take place. However, healing does release prosperity, okay. Let me see what else for Pisces finances. Blinded by the bling. Some people's actions may be clouded by the thought of money, okay. You might see people start to act really funny and really dirty when it comes to money. We have ever flowing abundance. Sugar daddy keeps coming out too. I don't know why. Okay, we got ever flowing abundance. So y'all are going to be definitely attracting abundance in October. The sugar daddy card is here. Some of y'all might have a sugar daddy or may get a sugar daddy. I'm not judging y'all. I'm not judging y'all. There used to be like a candy called sugar daddies, right? I used to like those, but they really stick to your teeth. They're not really good for your teeth at all. We have Cancer, underestimated. So people are underestimating you a lot, okay. This also talks about intuitive spending, okay. And it talks about not taking your work home. If you work in a high stress job, being able to leave that at work, and when you get home, not still be stressing about it, thinking about it, all of that. We also have legal victory. So some of y'all are going to have a legal victory when it comes to like probate court, like families fighting over money and wills and stuff like that. We have Capricorn, success structured by ambition and discipline, okay. So with discipline coupled with ambition, you all are going to be very successful. We have proceed, move forward. If you had a question about moving forward with something, you're getting the green light. We have self-sufficient, okay, learning how to become more self-sufficient, okay. Learning how to become more self-sufficient, but learning how to work more efficiently as well. That's what y'all are going to be doing in August. We have asset appreciation, investments paying off. Some of you have some investments that you made maybe a while ago that are going to be paying off. We have blossoming abundance. I was getting a little bit worried for y'all in a minute. For a minute, I was like, wow, I ain't getting no good cards coming out, but okay. We got asset appreciation and blossoming abundance, and then we had assets at the bottom of the rest of these cards too that came out. So we have Scorpio, savvy and keen, okay, not easily fooled. Somebody might have tried to trick you out of some money that was owed to you or something in August, and you're gonna be not going for that, okay. We have block out distractions and negativity. We have insurance. Some of y'all are getting this money from insurance payouts, okay. Healing brings forth prosperity. So like I said, some of this stuff, this traumatic stuff is coming up from your subconscious in the month of August because you need to heal, and that's bringing forth prosperity. We have taking a risk will pay off. So some of you did make an investment a while ago, or you're going to make an investment that's going to pay off. And we have spend happily and with an attitude of gratitude. That is how you manifest the money back. When you spend money, if you want to manifest it back right away, you have to be in a good mood when you spend it. You have to be happy and be grateful and thank your higher source for replacing that money, replenishing that money, okay? Trustworthy partner. Some of you are going to be meeting a trustworthy partner, business partner, in August. Yeah, we're doing August. And then we have multiple streams of income. So some of you are setting up multiple streams of income in August. Some of you have already set up these different streams of income, so you're going to be making money multiple ways in August. We have be a good steward, okay, and then shopping addiction and overspending. They're warning you not to overspend your money in the month of August, okay. And we have windfall at the bottom. So if you win a lot of money, in court, let's say you play the lottery, you get a lot of money, you made an investment, it's paying off, you get a large sum of money, be careful how you spend it, okay, because you don't want to end up getting this large sum of money and then losing it as soon as you get it, okay. So just be careful how you spend your money, but still be happy that you have the money to spend. You don't have to be regretful while you're spending your money, but still be smart about it, okay. So that's what I have for Pisces. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if any of this resonated with you and you feel comfortable letting us know in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Thank you and have a great rest of your day. Toodles.